Hi there, amazing people. David Readman here, singer of Pink Room 69, Voodoo Circle, and many others. And what can I say? Thank you for tuning in again on my channel. Difficult times as far as a musician's concerned, so everything's possible. Any kind of support, it's always amazing from you guys. Once again, thank you for watching this video. This video is more or less a news video, what's going on, and above all, this video is definitely about the upcoming release of a single that will be released from Whiteshake, a Whitesnake tribute that I've been involved with over the last, I'd say a couple of years, but it's been longer than that. We started actually before the corona, and it's been up until now an amazing time, different changes in the band, and it's starting to grow. You know, you know, when you're in a tribute, it's about having fun and games with a certain style of music, and obviously doing a tribute to an artist, a band that you've always enjoyed, and you know that has influenced you probably as a musician. That being obviously myself, Deep Purple, Whitesnake, Led Zeppelin, Beatles, whatever. These have been bands that have definitely been a big part of my musical evolution as far as singing's concerned. I had the mad idea. In actual fact, I stole it from the keyboard player. He had this idea to Christian. He had this idea to create a song that the band record kind of secretly, and that we've, you know, finally released it. And I thought, well, you know, it's a great idea at the time when he told me, and it's taken a long time. So I thought, you know what, let's go for this. I sat down with my guitar and I thought, I'm gonna write a Whitesnake kind of song, obviously in a Whiteshake way, of course. All the guys played on it. We mixed it with Dennis Ward again. He mixed my solo record, the last one and the first one. Did an incredible job. And the only thing that I actually said to Dennis was that it's an 80s song. We need an 80s snare. I don't want it to be too over the top as far as effects are concerned. And that's what he came up with. It was really a couple of adjustments that we made by the second mix, and we were done. Restless Heart, a friend of mine from Spain, said, well, that's not original, is it? You know, this was the point. We were going full on Whitesnake as possible, as much as it's possible, without using any artificial intelligence. There's nothing on this song. This is the real deal. This is real musicians. And that was a point for me, you know, and Restless Heart will be released on the 9th of January next year. So it's really just a few weeks. Will there be a lyric video? I don't know. Let's see. Let's wait and see about that. We're doing a bit of advertising at the moment on Facebook, social media, and places like that. Obviously, videos like this, trying to spread the word. Check it out, guys. If you want to hear a song that's created by a Whitesnake tribute band, we've been doing, obviously, celebrating Whitesnake for many years. And it's, in my opinion, very Whitesnake, but with a different flair, you know, with a different outlook on it, of course. A little bit of a modern kind of feel to it. Check out the artwork. Of course, it's behind me, done by Jobert from Sledgehammer Graphics again, a friend of mine from Brazil. Did an incredible job again. And under the video, you can probably hear the intro of the song. This is obviously a little bit of a tease. We're just teasing a little bit the song, and bit by bit, we'll let you know a little bit more. Finally into the release, where of course it'll be on Spotify and all the streaming places like normal. That's how it goes these days. Record companies are generally not interested in doing anything like this. It's important that we as musicians can have a bit of fun and do our own release, you know, and celebrate what we do. On the 10th of January next year, we'll also play the song, and we will continue to play this song and make it part of the set. You know, it's a very, like I said, very Whitesnake type sort of song. And I think a lot of the audience may not even realize that, funny enough. Next year, I'm out on the 8th in Soundcheck 1 with Voodoo Circle, a very original band. The 9th, we travel to Switzerland for Ice Rock. And like I said, on the 10th, we're in Siegberg Bonn in the Cactus. Funny enough, I always forget the name of this place. It's an incredible place. It's just not coming, you know. I'm going to write it down in the corner. Maybe I remember towards the end of the video, but as usual, I've no idea. It's an incredible place. Played there with Demon's Eye, with maybe even Thomas Blue, Pink Cream 69. And like I said, that will be the first place that will ever play this song live. Restless Heart, don't forget, on the 9th of January. Check it out, people. Go to Spotify or wherever. You know, I don't want to advertise Spotify too much because we all know the story behind that. But it does get the music out there to the people to a point. And of course on YouTube, you can see it again. Thanks for listening, people. Like I said, there's the artwork behind. The release is on the 6th of January. On the 10th, we play it live for real. And the next gig with Whiteshake is on the 12th of December in the event ground in Wuppertal. So we'll probably sound check it a little bit. We won't play it then, but like I said, 3 or 4 weeks later in the new year, we're going to play it for the first time. Thanks for listening, people. Check out the track below if you can hear it. I'm probably going to turn it up a little bit towards the end so you can get a bit of a blast from it. But once again, thanks for listening and watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It's growing slowly. More and more people are getting more and more involved. Let's see what next year brings for me as a musician, and I'll keep you guys updated. Just beforehand, let's not forget, I wish you a great Christmas and a Happy New Year, just in case there's not an update, but I'm gonna come up with something. Thanks for listening once again. My name's David Readman. Adios. Check out the vids.